to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hey everyone, how are you today? And thank you for coming on board. Again, this is the Dashiki's and Bonnets version of this episode. Let me just see something. Now I'm talking out two sides of my face. Okay. Let me just update this. All right, we're going to do our dashikis and bonnets in good health and good morning to everyone. I am using the Herb Crafters Tarot, right? And the reason why I'm using the Herb Crafters Tarot, say that 3 times. Oh, pretty. It's because we need to be more herb conscious. So I might be using this for a while. There's 78 in here. How often can I really pull to? Who knows? But I might be using it for a while. I might use it to add it to something else just to keep reminding everyone that we need to stay focused on herbs, right? Also, I am discovering it's not my favorite. This is not my favorite, but I discovered that only recently. And the reason why it's no longer my favorite, I like it because it explains herbs. It's no longer my favorite because it's too detailed involving the picture. It wants us to look at the picture, but the pictures sometimes just don't make sense. And the description in the book is silly to me, but that's just me. I like the herb portion of it. So I'm going to look for other herb decks. And if you know of any, please let me know. I am using this for the herbs specifically, not for the content. Sorry, tarot makers. I don't do reviews, but after using this for a while, you know, I wouldn't spend too much time even reviewing this because it gets annoying when I have to describe the picture. And the picture is described in detail. And I don't think I care. I think I want to know about the herb and its qualities and how it could relate to everyday life. But that's just me. That's just me. Alrighty now. We used to have a girl that in our group that did card reviews, and I wish she would have reviewed this crap. But again, do I like it? Yes. Am I in love with it? Hell no. No. Too much work and not enough oomph. Give me oomph. Who made this deck? Letitia Guthrie. And the artwork, I love the artwork though, is by Joanna Powell Colbert. You know, I just wonder sometimes, is this, like, did you jump on a bandwagon type of thing? Maybe she didn't, Letitia. I don't know who you are. I should look you up before I start ramming you. I don't really care. I just think it could be better or toned down a little bit. Like sometimes we want to make a big deal out of a card, and sometimes with some of the card numbers, I don't know how the ace of something is in relationship to the herb. Like, I don't really get that connection either, but that's just me. I just, I have a different mind, even in the tarot world. This is why people didn't like me in the tarot world, because I'd be like, what the hell are you doing? They're silly. And so people are like, oh, Tracy's a problem. Look at Tracy doing it again. Well, Tracy just doesn't like crap. Can't sell me anything. Yeah, I figured as much. All right. Well, it is what it is, huh? The pictures are beautiful. And I think that's what really got me, the pictures. The wording, mediocre at best. Oh, well, this is not a card review. I use this deck for a reason. I might be telling you for the rest of my life that it's mediocre, and that's my right. But, I do like it. All right, let's pick a card. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Kitchen Garden. Kitchen Garden. Very pretty artwork. That must have taken a while, getting the artist to get your vision, blah, blah, blah. Northwest, east, south. Kitchen garden has a lot of stuff in it. Interesting. All right, it's very pretty. I like the artwork. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. All right. Let's look at the description, because that's the annoying part. It's called the Kitchen Garden Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Wait, where is it? It might be in the beginning. All right. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Put your faith in the turning of the wheel. Stay centered in the midst of change. Find a medicine unique to every season. So this is the description, which to me just doesn't make sense. But let's go through the process, because it's not my book. Okay? A circle of white stones frames a fragrant wheel-shaped garden, honoring the 8 holy days of the year. See, that's what bothers me. What is that? The 8 holy days. What is that? Who honors the 8 holy days? What specific group is this? I know I'm being really mean. I know I'm being really ornery. But this is what bothers me. Why do I care that it represents the 8 holy days of the year? And what are the 8 holy days? Do you know what the 8 holy days are? Anybody? Do you? Is it a Catholic thing? Is it a Muslim thing? Do you see what I mean? Like, whose 8 holy days? And I don't like that, because we're talking about herbs and crafting, and that is universal. All herbs we can find anywhere in any part of the country, yada, yada, boom, boom, boom. Does that make sense, guys? Help me out here. All right. An herb planted for each section provides a valuable remedy in a corresponding season. Bay is planted for Yule. Parsley for Candlemas. Violet for Ostara. Chives for Beltane. Oh, I get this. This is pagan. Lemon verbena for summer solstice. Basil for Lammas. Sage for autumn equinox. And onion for Hallows. All Hallows Eve or Halloween. At the center of the garden is a compass rose. Oh, pretty. The promise of the garden is change. Events may unfold that redirect your path. Some things may feel beyond your control. Find the larger pattern in the chaos. The holy days mark the revolving cycles of nature. Is that the 8 holy days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's pagan holy days. Oh my God. Which not everybody believes in, right? I mean, do you understand? I don't, maybe I'm wrong? All right, I'm over it. The holy days mark the revolving cycles of nature. They may bring disruption, but they're always reliable in forward motion. When your soul compass spins, find stillness and experiences that easily allow you to be yourself. Trust life to come into being as the plants always do. There is transformation in each turn of the wheel. What emerges from this development will point to your true north. Celebrate the holy days by creating a living altar. Add nature elements as each season unfolds. When you need to stay grounded, hold a small round stone in the palm of your hand and breathe. Build a reliable seasonal apocryphy. Start with learning the herbs in the kitchen garden. All right. From the tarot perspective, the Wheel of Fortune represents change. For the most part, it represents good change, for the most part. There is the turn of the wheel that can turn upside down. Sometimes our choices are made by the turn of the wheel. It's no different than gambling, right? When you pull, right? You could have a lot in the bank and you can lose it all at the same time. And the turn of the wheel turns upside down when you were on top. And sometimes it's about choices and not recognizing the appropriate choices you have at hand. Sometimes it's about greed, right? Feeling so on top that you have this money in this placement. It could be stocks, it could be crypto, it could be the slot machine, it could be a wife or a boyfriend, and maybe not looking at what you have as a blessing. And then it can all get taken away so easily because you didn't take the time to look at it as a blessing. All right. It's like, I like to go back to the COVID with everything that I'm doing. It's like not respecting the COVID and God saying, stay home. And at this point, staying home is voluntary, right? And then you're shocked when you get COVID. Or you're shocked and you're vacationing and a volcanic eruption happens. Or you're shocked when you're on a cruise and the whole cruise staff gets COVID, which puts you at jeopardy and you're at sea. The turn of the wheel of fortune. It's going on the cruise that is like, woohoo, I'm on top of the wheel. It's after you get there by some choices that maybe you shouldn't have made that the wheel turns upside down. And then it's too late to question. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Or maybe there's so much ignorance there, you can't even recognize that some of your own choices might have caused this. Am I being too hard on everyone? I think I am. I see it. But I am asking for everyone to understand the turn of the wheel. Because it can work against you. And it doesn't have to be somebody else's fault. We have to look at why we make the choices that we do. Of course, there are things out there that is beyond your control. A car accident could be beyond your control. But is it? If God said, sit down during a pandemic? You see how it always comes back to some of the things that I may not be doing right. And I'm not trying to be an elitist. I'm asking everyone to understand what's the wheel when it's upright and what's the wheel when it's upside down. And is it that God forgot about you? Is it that you have so much bad luck? Most times it isn't. Most times it's bad choices. All right? And breathe. Just breathe. This book is Tarot Plain and Simple by Anthony Lewis. It is the book that I use for my tarot class. If anybody's going to take my tarot class in March, go ahead and get the book in advance. The Wheel of Fortune upright in the tarot, meaning good luck, advancement, opportunity, changes that happen quickly. It's about faith or new faith. It's about your destiny. But it's progress. It's new doors opening. A fortunate turn of events. It's your lucky break. The end of one phase and the start of a whole new one. Who's going through something? Who's changing? But you're conscious changing. This isn't by accident. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't come to you by way of the lottery. Right? That's not the Wheel of Fortune. It could be, but it really isn't. This is something that you might have been working on. And this is another stage of development of something that you've been working on, right? But I would say buy a lottery ticket today. It's the end of one phase and the start of a whole new one. With its improving circumstances. It's lady luck. It's gambling. It's games of chance. It's taking a gamble. Right? It's karma and everything changes. You cannot step into the same river twice. The only constant in our life every day is change. That's the only constant. The air doesn't stay the same. Your waters don't stay the same. Even stagnant water does not stay the same. Are you entering into a new cycle of change? A new cycle of you? Is it emotional development, spiritual development? Is it your own business? Is it a new project at work? Is it going back to school? Is it marriage? Is it baby? Is it death? Death is new beginnings. What are you going through? What are you beginning again? So maybe I couldn't get the reading from the herb crafters. And I think that's sad because I need this to be universal or explained to me in a way where, oh, this is pagan ritual. I'm open. I worked out of a pagan store. I've gone to Chinese temple from Thailand, you know. I visited other countries, but I also needed to make sense. And for me, in order for the herb crafters to make sense, I kind of have to bring it back to tarot and then explain it in layman terms where you could hear me outside of tarot. Where you hear it straight from the horse's mouth, what a tarot card means. And you understand it. We're not trying to talk in a different language. We're trying to understand so we could survive. So I'll explain it in a way where we all can survive. I'm not allowed to keep these secrets to myself. I'll just die early. Seriously. My job is to share. My job is to grow, develop. My job is to carry people to grow, to develop at your pace. But for right now, I ain't got time to wait for you. Get on board, get your herbs, get smart, do your research, get better than me, right? That's your job. You want to live? Seriously? Get to know herbs, guys. All right, I'm over it. Is everybody good? Let me just see what everybody has to say. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Oh, she says, I love you. I know. Oh, all in basketball. She says, I love you too. Oh my God, you guys just love me. Good health starts with the inner first, or the outer world is confusing and you make the wrong decisions. True. Being in your own truth, not taking anything from anyone. Very true. Thank you, Rainbow of Love. All right, that's all good. Okay, everybody's doing good. All right, let me see what everybody says here. Hi, Queen. Oh, Chrissy. Chrissy says, I'm glad I watched this. Oh, thank you. Hi, Anna. How are you, sweetie? All right. And good health to everyone else here. All right. I love you all. Hi, Patricia. I love you all. Hi, Thai Life. And good health and many blessings. Thank you, Marge, and to you too. All right, guys, we will revisit this again. I was going to do a reading today on something, but now I can't remember. So you might see me back later. But if not, I'll see you in the morning with Tracey Brown Live Talk. And if you haven't seen Tracey Brown Live Talk today, go look at it. Go look at it. Also, if you haven't been checking out your horoscopes by me, go back to November, December, and January. I'll be doing February soon, but look at the horoscopes and see what has come true. I love you guys. Bye. There you go. Next, please go through Dashiki's and Bonnets, Caribbean Life, Wheel. Ah, Fortune. All right, there you go. Post. We'll go through. All right, love you guys. Bye.